The story I'm bringing to you is of a woman in Kansas City winning $7.1 million from a predatory towing company. These folks are all over the nation. This one just happens to be in Kansas City, and this woman luckily got $7.1 million settlement, but she hasn't collected on the money yet. And this company is quickly trying to change their name so she can't collect. We have a problem in this country where we have these towing companies that are always wanting to find ways to hijack your vehicle, put them into their lot, and then charge way too much money to get these vehicles back. And cities participate in this. Companies participate in this. It's getting ridiculous. And people need to make up their minds whether they're for it or against it. People literally have their vehicles taken, and by the time they even find out where their vehicle is, they already owe thousands of dollars, even though they shouldn't owe thousands of dollars. So let's let you hear this news broadcast about this settlement. Also, hit like, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I don't understand the membership thing, but if you want to join, I've set a couple of prices. Also, if you're on Rumble, I have Patreon link down below my link tree. It would be helpful for me to be able to start getting some money in. Thank you for listening, even if you don't want to pay. This is always going to be free. Here we go. Howdy, y'all. This is Paul, the Redneck Thinker. What we have here is a channel to communicate. I want you folks to be thinking about the time you leave my videos. Why? Because I'm tired of people talking via what other people tell them to think. So, watch my video and enjoy the chance to think for yourself.
$7.1 million, the amount just awarded to a Metro woman who sued a local tow company.
Fox 4's had details for years with predatory towing problems, particularly in Kansas City, Missouri. Tonight, that woman's lawyer has a clear message. Fox 4's Malik Jackson joins us from the Jackson County Courthouse. Malik, we've seen elected officials trying to get a handle on this situation, but nothing speaks louder than real tangible consequences like this.
And if that amount doesn't jump out at you, consider this. This tow company is essentially in hiding now, trying to change their name, but that won't work according to the attorney that represents this woman, who says they're going to go after every single dime of that $7.1 million judgment, and they won't stop until they get it.
This industry is predatory. It's taking advantage of the people in Kansas City, and we cannot turn a blind eye anymore.
Brianne Thomas just finished a long, but in her mind, a righteous fight against Haney's Trucking and Tow. This case goes back to 2022. A woman parked her food truck, Crazy Tacos, in a lot that used to be abandoned. There were no signs saying don't park, but when she came back out, her food truck, her livelihood, was gone.
They towed the truck after 30 minutes. They towed it illegally.
If she wanted it back, they were going to charge her thousands of dollars. Over the next 2 years, they kept her truck and even began transferring it out of her name and into theirs.
They were successful. They had her truck for 699 days.
She filed a complaint with the Attorney General's office, then hired lawyers who were ready for a fight. And it's a fight they just won. A jury awarded $6.9 million in punitive damages and another $200,000 in compensatory damages.
The people of Kansas City spoke loud. They spoke not just to this community, but the entire towing industry. They said, it's not going to happen here. It's not going to happen anywhere.
And now you go to the tow company's offices listed online, and no one is there. The building is for sale. You call. Yes, are you guys a tow company? And they'll hang up on you. We went to a second location listed in court records. A neighbor told us that over the last month, the operation has shut down. So this business is still operating?
I'm not giving you any information, so I can put you.
So we called again to see what was going on. Once again, they hung up. The attorney who represented them was in his office, but wouldn't take my call, declining to comment on this case.
Jury said, not anymore, not in this community. We are going to send a message to these illegal tow truck operators in Kansas City and across the state that we are not going to accept this any longer.
Bottom line, Thomas tells me you have to know your rights when you're dealing with these tow companies. Don't just pay the amount that they give you. Do your research and make sure what they're doing is legal. Lauren.
Malik, did this lady ever get her food truck back?
She did. She did get the truck back, but it was badly damaged. All the equipment inside, well, that was gone. It would only go 5 to 10 miles per hour, so she got it back, but it was a shell of what she once had. However, Lauren, that $7 million, that's a victory in and of itself. Back to you.
Thank you, Malik. Malik Jackson reporting live in Kansas City tonight. Fox 4 again's done a number of stories on predatory towing in recent months. You can look through our previous coverage, fox4kc.com, and if it's happened to you, we want to hear from you.
We have folks that are out there that have figured out to be able to take vehicles and put them on their lot. They can hold these vehicles for ransom. They bankrupt people because of this. Why? Because it's a legal scam. Oh, we can tow a vehicle and we're going to charge hundreds of dollars every day that you don't collect your vehicle. Most people can't afford this. This is the idiocy of the towing practice. Okay, fine. I understand if you park somewhere, but why are you charging hundreds of dollars for people to get their vehicle back? And this has been protected by city governments for years because, interestingly enough, somehow some of these folks end up being found, some of these government employees are found to have been taking money from the towing companies. Go figure. There's money involved and it's bad. And it doesn't matter if you're conservative or liberal. This is a bad situation. And I'm glad that these people were able to get this money in a court order. Now they've got to actually collect this money. Tell me what you think. This has been Paul, the Redneck Thinker. Y'all have a good day now. Bye. So, folks, that's the story that I wanted to bring you on this video. And I just wanted to say thank you again for coming by. Well, hit like, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff if you don't mind. Help me out. So, y'all have a good day now. Bye.